All right, let's play this in full first. There is sound.
We pretended. We lied.
All right. It's very cool. Also, because the sound is from Galaxy Quest. I love anything Galaxy Quest. Now, the reason why I'm picking this one, there's some really cool stuff in there. And I think my main comment would be in terms of the reactions on his face and kind of the thought process. But if you play this from the beginning,
We pretended.
I like that there's a,
We pretend.
like actually a head accent going this way. The only thing I would probably tweak there, it's just a bit symmetrical. And I would just kind of tweak the shape a bit more. Not to have like, like the one eyebrow thing, but just less symmetrical, even on the mouth.
We pretend.
We pretend it starts to be there, but I think we could push that a bit more in the corners. And I think in terms of composition, I would just scoot him a little bit over, just a tad.
We pretend.
He's a little bit edgy there. I think the eye line is kind of okay. Maybe it's a bit high. Not that we know right now where those eyes are. If you go further, you can see they're fairly lower. They would be down here. But I think that just is a bit high. So I mean, you could bring that a bit higher a little bit. Could you maybe have a mix? Maybe bring this up a bit higher and then lower the eye line just a tad.
We pretended.
And if you look at the structure, it's hard to see there, but we need to get a little bit out of there. I know these are all hard surface things, there's a specific way of how he moves, but anything.
We pretended.
Just some, I would love to see something which is such a shell. I know that's what it is, but something in there.
We pretended. We pretended.
And I think
We
pretended, just a bigger stretching, pretended. Actually, let me put on the scrubbing here.
We pretended.
Just a bit more teeth, I think would be nice. Just a little bit.
We pretended. We pretended.
And also, it feels like sometimes the scrubbing is a bit off. That's why I'm hesitant in bringing it back on. But like the teeth closed for the T is not quite there.
We pretended.
It feels like it's always open there. Watch out for that.
Pretended.
I love this here, but little things that I love here is that he doesn't quite get it. And it's like, it's hopeful. Like visually, it's hopeful. It goes up and also towards the person talking. And there's a little bit of, what? And they could have a little bit of a lean over. And this is the biggest one where, to me, he stares a lot. Again, watch our eye line. I like that little, just that little look. It's like he's thinking, hesitating. You got the Toy Story offset blink is there.
We lied. We lied.
And I like that also, that's like it's a reconfirmation of we lied, we did, like with the nod. The thing that I'm looking at, if I take the scrubbing out here, is that, not that this is, from a technical or acting point wrong, but my thought was there that what if he has a slight hesitation in saying it, so he breaks eye contact, so there could be a moment of him looking and then we lied. There's a little moment of, should I say it? Maybe I should, or relax those eyebrows so they get a bit more pathetic, a bit less, not angry, but kind of concerned looking.
We lied.
Just something, even during we lied, you have it a little bit in there where it goes up and maybe pushing that a bit more. But that's to me the biggest thing, where it's such a stare. I get it here, but then
we lied.
I wish there was just a little bit more, because he ends up being almost a bit one note in terms of the thought process and how he's talking to the character. It would be neat to have a bit of a, either like a resolution, like I'm really going to say it, or should I say it? Like, there are many ways you can go there, but I feel like a little bit of complexity there in terms of the thought process and then saying something would be really cool.
We lied.
And I love that. I love the drop in here. And then going back with a little bit of tension in there. I think this is really cool. I really like that ending there. And all the technical things of the wiggly eyes are great. But that's that. Yeah, to me, there's some really good stuff. It's nice and subtle. I like the choice of audio. I would just have an extra layer of performance, and just, like I said, it could be anything. He's more determined to say it, or he hesitates for a little bit, or he feels guilty, or there's, there's stern look, but then almost sad that he has to say that. I think there's almost a missed opportunity in terms of what we could bring there in terms of acting complexity. And that's that. Thanks.